They coming off a loss to the Hawks.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. And it's Dang in at the 3 slot. Heat were really in a class of their own last year when it came to offensive firepower and shot an amazing rate.
Yeah, they ended with a 50% shooting mark, which is really just off the charts. I mean, to go that entire season with that clip, impressive.
Johnson outside. He feeds it to Young. Pass to Kobe. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Took him no time at all on that one. Wade's got his first 2 points.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
And Kobe, here we go. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
No problems knocking that one down. Wade's got his second bucket.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Oh,
Get it! Uh-oh, watch out now.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
The Lakers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And Young.
Watch out! What a throw down there, man!
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
Dang hits them both.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him. Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He had some huge nights.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
Here's Wade. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And the Lakers with another miss.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And Young kicks to Kobe. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
It's deflected. Stolen by Boozer. And here they go. Wade with the block. Here's McRoberts. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Kobe dishes to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And good on the basket. Book it.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Kobe with it. He's picked up by Dang. And another fast break for Miami.
Oh, my goodness. play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Boozer. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nick Young. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Over to the wing. Here's Haslam. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, when things started to go wrong for them in that game, and things did go very wrong, they just could never get it going back in the right direction.
Steve, there was just no consistency. I mean, that was really the problem to me. Anytime they strung together a couple of baskets, they just couldn't keep the momentum going.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Heat lead by 12. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Dang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. And it's Bosh in at the 5.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Price outside. Passes it to Lin. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Lin's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Los Angeles.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The drive by Wade. Feeds it to McRoberts. Dang gets a wide open look. Here's Bosh. Rejected by Sacre. The shot by Wade, wide open. Again, the miss by the Heat. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, as you know, Dwayne Wade has one of the best pump fakes in the NBA, and he'll tell you he picked it up from Sam Cassell. Of course, you remember Sam was playing in Milwaukee when Wade was at Marquette in the same town. Wade knows how hard it is to deal with pump fakes. I bite too, not as much, but guys get me. I get mad every time because I'm like, that's my move. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. And the Lakers call time here.
D-Wade draws a ton of attention for his explosive offensive talent. But people tend to forget what an impact player he is in other facets of the game as well. I mean, he gives you rebounds, assists, steals, blocks shots. I think it's his all-around game that has him assured of being a first-ballot Hall of Famer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hill, he's checked in for Robert Sacre. Henry comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Bryant in for Ronnie Price. There's the bucket, good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And Wade with long arms, athleticism, great timing, one of the all-time great shot blockers among guards. In fact, for his career, averaging about a block a game to go with 2 steals as well. So a terrific nose for the ball.
The try by Bryant. Here's Hill. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
And Wade, a very good one-on-one defender, but the Heat have the luxury of often putting him off the top scorers on the other side.
Yeah, and with Luol Deng, who can guard the point of attack, now Wade almost can operate like a free safety, using his speed to pick off passes or stuff a driver at the rim.
And Kobe gets it to go.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Granger misses. Lakers trail by 8. Lets it go from the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Kobe, here we go. Good, the assist goes to Hill. That's 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Deng can't get it to go.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence. Very odd.
Don't expect that to happen very, very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
Lynn the pass to Henry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
And it's Wade penetrating. Again, the miss by the Heat. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, really at both ends of the floor. Nothing seems to be going their way.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Miami. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That is his first foul of the game. The tray. Chalmers' shot is no good.
Boy, this has been a struggle. Poor first quarter. Still can't get anything to go in the second.
For 3, Price. Rebound by the Heat. Bosh has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's not going to go. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Heat out front, up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Boy, his rebounding was superb in that first half, particularly at the offensive end where he's really battled.
And that continually allowed them to get 2 quality shots on the same possession, Steve. That's invaluable.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. 16 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.